Winter Park has some of the most big, beautiful homes. Tear down, tear down, tear down, tear down. Yeah.
Why is it so good?
I don't know. It's like just fantastic.
I had zero complaints about this space, Ken.
We could have asked for a better day to hang out in Winter Park.
So beautiful. The weather's so nice, and we're just starting to see the makings of an art festival.
Yeah, the 65th year of Winter Park Art Festival. They're going to shut the road down. So many of our people in the comment section, they're always like, I like little downtown areas where they have different art fairs and different food trucks, and there's just plenty of different things going on here in Winter Park.
There's always something, whether it's the farmer's market on the weekend or something like this. Vibrant, active, that's Winter Park.
Yeah, so we haven't actually gone really into detail into Winter Park on the channel before, and I thought we've had a lot of people reaching out about specifically Winter Park, so why don't we show it off?
Absolutely.
So where is Winter Park? If people don't know off the bat like where Winter Park is, how far are we from things?
Well, we're only about 15 minutes away from downtown Orlando. So a lot of times people say Orlando when they're referencing Winter Park because it's so close. But then really, depending on drive time, you're about 30 to 40 minutes away from the Orlando airport, Disney, theme parks, pretty much everything.
It's kind of removed from the whole touristy area, so if you want to be away from the traffic, you can be. Although we actually interviewed some people in downtown Winter Park not too long ago, and here's what they thought about the development going on here.
It's still booming. A lot of people, a lot of places, but the restaurants are great. I think the people are even better.
Compared to Charlotte, you can actually drive on these roads.
Yeah.
In Charlotte, in Huntersville, where we're from,
Yep.
It's crazy traffic. It's unbelievable. So this is actually a relief for us.
No way.
Yeah.
They're not allowed to move to Winter Park.
Okay.
They can move farther south.
Okay.
Disney has wonderful hotels and restaurants and lots of things to do.
Yeah.
I like Winter. They can come visit. We like them to visit, but then, you know, traffic is getting worse and worse all the time.
Kristen, when you think about Winter Park, what's the first thing you think?
Oh my gosh, well obviously big, beautiful houses is
Insane
the
houses.
first thing that comes to my mind.
Yeah.
But then after that, it's just the accessibility of like Park Avenue and Winter Park Village. There's always something to do. There's everything at your fingertips.
Yeah.
And there's no shortage of activities or food or shops, restaurants. So, I mean, it's that.
Yeah.
It's that.
So starting out with Park Ave, let's start there. Why do people love this strip?
People love this strip because there's so much to do. You can spend an entire day here. You can stop, get breakfast, get some coffee, walk, shop, go to the movie theater, hang out in the park, see an art festival.
Yeah. Favorite breakfast spot?
Favorite breakfast spots? Probably, oh, that's a good one.
Mine's Briar Patch. That's your
New General.
New General.
I
Oh, you
love
had
New
another
General.
one. Good
Yeah.
for you. So I would say, okay, I totally agree. And the other thing is like the wide variety of food too. You've got Italian, Mediterranean, Turkish, Indian, vegan. Like there's
all
something,
here.
and a lot of it's not chain restaurants. My favorite is Panera down at the end.
Oh, we love Panera.
It's Panera, right?
Panera.
No, I'm just kidding. That's
Have you
not
ever been?
actually-
Have you ever been? Have you heard of that?
I need a coffee though. Where's your favorite coffee spot?
We're going to Barney's.
Let's check it out. I had no idea that place actually had brunch.
Yeah, they have burritos, toast, bagels. I mean, it's not just coffee, right?
Looks incredible. We should probably take them around maybe some of our other little favorite spots that aren't like Anthropology or Restoration Hardware. The
Or
stuff
Panera.
Or Panera. Stuff that actually they should maybe take a look at. What do you think?
Oh, absolutely. Let's
All
go. Speaking of favorite things, Ken.
Yeah?
Writer's Block Bookstore.
Oh, I love a good like community book house.
I
That's
know.
for
I've
sure.
been to so many midnight release parties of books and author signings. It's just one of my
Here?
favorite little places.
Are you
yes,
serious?
here.
They don't have that at Barnes and Nobles.
No, they
and or
don't.
Amazon.
Yeah, Jeff.
Jeff.
Bezos.
One of the things people have to know about Winter Park is you can't just drive up in Park Ave and see a shop and get out. You have to get out and walk it because you'll miss so much stuff if you don't.
Yeah, there's a lot of little hidden alcoves like this, which has one of my favorite places, Ancient Olive.
Yes.
Known for amazing olive oil and balsamic vinegars.
So I actually found my favorite barbecue sauce here.
Really?
Yeah, I come out here for like, we like chicken. I know you don't like chicken, but
Chicken.
chicken. It's so good though. Let's take a look.
Come on in, we're open and awesome.
And awesome.
Found that here?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. I don't know why.
Why is it so good?
I don't know. It's like just fantastic though. And every time it's out, I'm like,
Sad.
sad.
I need a picture of that.
Sad boy face.
Put that in your stocking for
That sounds
Christmas.
good. Oh, there you go.
13 years.
Yeah, it's so cool. It's like supporting local is easy to do in Winter Park. Actually, Tugboat and the Bird, my daughters love that place. Little clothes, toys. It's just like one of those cool spots to support local.
Yeah, absolutely.
One of the things we haven't talked about is the Winter Park boat tour.
Oh yeah!
Yeah, so you can actually go through the chain of lakes and see Winter Park from a boat. You get to see little parks, beautiful homes on the water.
And I heard it's pretty punny.
It is very funny. You guys love the comedy. I just love all of these little shops. But Park Ave isn't the only place that you can shop. You've got Brandywine Square, you've got Hannibal Square.
Yeah, and if you want something a little bit newer, you've got Winter Park Village, which has Cheesecake Factory, a movie theater, ice cream shops.
Ruth's Chris Guitar Center. Like, it's kind of an outdoor mall out, if you will.
Yeah, absolutely, and it's just been completely renovated, so it's gorgeous over there.
Very,
and
very
everything's within about 10-15 minutes from this area.
Yeah, and so if people live in the area, we actually went earlier in the video, we talked about how Winter Park has some of the most big, beautiful homes. You got the home over on Palmer. It's like 40,000 square feet.
Massive. What's in that house?
They got a gun range I hear they're building. It's on the water. It's
Which
just
everybody
massive.
needs.
Yeah, right. But not every house in Winter Park is going to be like that. You've got a lot of different options.
Yeah, so let's go take a look at some things that maybe aren't as big as that.
So when I think about Winter Park, I think about massive houses, the most expensive houses in all of Central Florida here in Winter Park.
Right.
But there's a lot of like cool starter homes as well, and I think that maybe we should start there because people usually think Winter Park multi-million dollars.
Right.
But you have a new listing that's
do.
actually just now under contract.
Just now under contract, we had multiple offers.
Yeah, so tell us about it.
Well, it's a 3-2, just over 2,000 square feet with a 1/4 of an acre lot, right? And so that was the appeal. We got quite a few offers that were considering tearing it down and doing something like you can see right behind us.
Tear down, tear down, tear down, tear down, yeah.
Or renovating it because it's a beautiful ranch style home, and wait till you see the backyard.
Oh my gosh, let's take them through.
Yeah.
What year was this house built?
63.
63, it's got such that original character.
It does. It's a ranch style home. It's a true original 63 home. So there haven't been a ton of upgrades done to this property, which is why when we were getting offers, we had both options of leveling it and building something or renovating it because it's a great floor plan.
And what was this listed at?
This was listed at $860.
$860, so there's still some room there if somebody wants to do a complete remodel and move right into it, or tear it down and build a multi-million-dollar home next door. Like,
Exactly.
Yeah. So how does this lay out?
So right now, what we've got here is all of the bedrooms are on this side. And then we've got the main living space that kind of flows around. You've got kind of circular pattern here with the kitchen being the heart of the home. And then as you walk out, you've got these gorgeous slider doors that go into a screened patio area. So you can really enjoy this space year round. Does have an outdoor kitchen space. And then as you can see, the main event, the pool and backyard oasis.
Yeah, this is incredible. I'm sure you had no problem selling the house once people saw this.
I had zero complaints about this space, Ken.
I mean, so the cool thing about the house is that you've got a lot and a pool. Usually you have one or the other in Central Florida, especially in this price point.
Exactly, and this was, like I said, listed around $860. So you've got a true 1/4 of an acre lot with mature landscaping that you can leave as is, or if you wanted to, you could develop this into something else. There's so much room back here to do what you want with it, or enjoy it as it is.
Yeah, one point I want to talk to them about is like this price point in this market, and you had multiple offers.
Yeah.
And people wanted to take it a lot of different ways. They wanted it as is, they wanted to tear down. There was really a lot of demand for Winter Park because of Winter Park being what it is.
Exactly. I mean, I had offers that came in from people who had never even seen the property. They saw the lot size, they saw the location, and they sent in an offer.
Yeah, so what if people don't want to tear down or they don't want to have to do a full remodel? Maybe we should show them that.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's take a look.
All right, so the second house today, what are we gonna see?
We are going to see a 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom home with lake view, just over 2,800 square feet.
All on one level, which is really rare in this area.
Wow.
So what I love about this house is you got the office up front. So many people are working from home. So it's 4 bedrooms plus an office because so many people are counting that bedroom as an office, but this is including that.
I love that. And this home was built in 2006, so it's not a true open concept floor plan like you'd see kind of in the modern style homes.
Yep.
It still has really dedicated spaces. So you've got a formal dining space, a living space right as you come in at the front door, a true formal living space here with a gas burning fire. Like, it's very beautiful.
Yeah, it really is. So you got a 5-burner gas stove up here, and then just from here, you're gonna have this as your entertainment space. It's like the core of the house, right? How many of us just hang out in our kitchen living space? So whether it's just how you live every day or where you've got guests over, it's gonna be really good.
True. What's your favorite part of this home, Ken?
The view is definitely my favorite part, but the fact that you've got a natural gas fireplace, I think is great. I think the split floor plan is also really good. You've got the owner suite on that side of the house, and then the 2 bedrooms kind of back on this side.
Yeah, truly separate. So you can have your own space, your guests can have their own space, and then you can kind of meet in the middle in all these little connection areas as well.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you saw, there's this little built-in wine shelf here, little fridge here.
Nice.
So it's truly an entertainer's home.
Yeah, absolutely. What are some things you like about it?
I mean, we're gonna have to go outside because truly it's the pool and the view. All right, here we are.
It's my favorite part of the house.
This is my favorite part of the house. Look at this, you've got this gorgeous pool with a dedicated spa, a sun shelf, and what appears to be some bars that you can hang out on right
This,
here.
yeah. And then over on this side, you've got the covered patio pergola area out here, which is for the summertime when it's raining every single day. You can hide out under here and enjoy the view.
I love that. And what's great about this view is you don't have to maintain it, right?
Yeah, so Winter Park on the water. You're talking
Under $1 million.
Under $1 million.
That's
is
insane.
Unheard of.
Right.
But the fact that you have access through the neighborhood, one thing we didn't talk about, there's this little hideaway at the end of the street.
Oh, so cute. So there's a little dock at the end. You can sit there, sip your wine, take a look at the lake views, and it's only for the homeowners and their guests.
Yeah, so you got Lake Ann back there. It's just beautiful, still water, and a nice little retreat within the neighborhood.
There's so many different types of homes here in Winter Park, Ken. You've got new construction, you've got colonial style homes, vintage homes, historic districts. There's really an option for everybody. And what's really cool too is there's not a lot of HOAs.
That's one thing people always ask us for is like, send me an area that I can kind of just do my own thing. I don't have to worry about not only the HOA fee, but just somebody saying, what color can I paint my door? You get that in Winter Park with all of the different variety.
Right, lakefront, conservation view, or you could be really close to other people. They do have townhomes, condos, something for everybody.
Yeah. Why else do people love living in Winter Park?
I think it's the accessibility of everything at your fingertips. There's always something to do because people who move here become the biggest cheerleaders of this area.
Yeah, the sense of community I think is a massive appeal for people. It's great schools, it's great community, and you bring those two together with amazing real estate, and it's hard to go wrong.
I think so.
Another thing we can't forget about is the new library. It's an architectural marvel unto itself, and whether you're using the auditorium or the library, it's just absolutely beautiful. You've got to check it out. The other thing you have to take a look at is the Winter Park Golf Course. It's a 9-hole, 35-par golf course. It's walkable and gorgeous. It was completely redone in 2016. One of my favorite little courses to play.
The last thing I'll say about Winter Park is that you can use this as an amenity even if you don't live in Winter Park. If you want to live in some of the surrounding areas, Maitland, Longwood, Altamont Springs, that are just maybe 10 minutes away, and this is kind of your playground.
Yeah, so you don't have to pay some of the high premiums associated with living in Winter Park, but still have access to all of this at your fingertips.
Yeah, so if you're looking to buy or sell a house anywhere in Central Florida, we'd love to be your real estate resource of choice. Make sure you reach out, theorlandoreal.com/YouTube. And then before you leave, hit the subscribe button because we're putting out new content every single week about living in Orlando. We'll see you guys on the next video.